Let's see how this works out. Let's see if I'm actually live. Yep, we are back. We are back, sir. We are back. Oh, I had to unblock some people. I had to unblock some people because somebody was in the chat. They were acting up. And I was doing my best to sit and ignore them. So I try to block that person, and the way that it moves, it just thank you, Graham Stevie. Hit the like button. And the thing is, I blocked the wrong people, but it wouldn't let me unblock it. So it's like I had to go to another thing, and it was just, yeah, it was moving fast. Yeah, it was moving fast. And the thing is, when you try to lock on to something, it moves up, so it gets the next person, and it doesn't give you a chance to unblock. Like Becky said, I was having issues blocking that twisted. Yeah. Earlier says, "Can you see?" Yes, I can. I can see you. Yeah, I noticed it, and I kept blocking this person, and then he just kept coming back, and then I blocked the wrong people. Like that was annoying. That was just weird. But I'm assuming everything is good now as far as the audio is concerned, right? Weird. But I'm assuming everything is good. Thank you, Janet. No, I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Victoria's in the chat. Was good, Victoria? Yeah, it was. I mean, unfortunately, it's one of those things. Thank you, Valerie. It's one of those things where it's like, thank you, Becky Dean. Victoria said, everyone, I like Molly 3 better than Molly 2. I agree with what people are saying. She looks older than the other character, but her acting is way better. Yeah, it's a bit of a balance. It's definitely a bit of a balance. Duan's in the chat. What's good, Duan? Spike Quick says, anyway, back to the social Marvel and Harvard and stuff. Yes. What's good, Duan? Carrier says, I'm dying to know what was the name. Oh, wait, you mean it had 3 different names. I just kept blocking them all. Autumn! Janet says Molly 3 is a good actress, doesn't look that much older. Autumn says, hey, Albert, I think when Gladys and that doctor gets found out Sonny is going to kill them both. Gladys claims to care about Sasha, but yeah, she really does. She really doesn't. She's just selfish twat. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very, very true. I agree with that. I don't think that Sonny's going to kill Gladys, but probably spare him for he would spare her for Brando. And what's good, Jonathan? Thanks for being back. Spike Press says, look, I know why you don't want Haley back. I just want her back because she's the only good. No, I get that. I get it. Trust me, Spike. Like, I get it. Okay, good. I'm glad you're back. And I hope Alicia's back too. Sorry about that. I had to sit there and go out to come back in, and it was just. Lashanta says, I like Molly, could not get into the other one. Oh, yeah, no, Ariana, I was coming back. I just had to fix some mistakes. That's all. Duan says, I'm good, you know you're right. Yes. No, deflecting like there's no tomorrow. Jesse Jess is back. Yeah, no, Duan, she was deflecting like there was no tomorrow. Kerry says her son doesn't have it in him to put the trick on Gladys. She can call me. I'll do it for free. For free. That's right. Darby's back. Was good, Darby? Johnson said, I think Haley's chances of return as Molly depends on the outcome of the trial. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I, I just optics. Just optics. That would just, it wouldn't look so good. But who knows how long this trial is actually going to be for, when it's actually going to start. Spike Quick says, I think Miss Wu will kill Gladys. Possibility. Just that Ava needs to check up on Trina instead of constant lunches with lame as Nina. Sancho says, why Nina not paying attention to her girl around her being petty? No, I agree with that. I agree with that, Jess. Ariana says, I think Cheech is trying to redeem Cody and give him a storyline while providing an exit for Sasha. Yes, exactly. And I said the same thing. That was like, Gladys was being extra. She was being so extra. It was like, damn, girl. Like, you know my theory about that. You know my theory about that. Or too much. That was fun. Duane says, I bet didn't Sheila Carter and Finn look strange together? Yeah, like they're about to kiss. They look like they're about to kiss, Duane. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Yes, like, wait, I mean, I agree with that. He said, wait, was the doctor for, wait, was the doctor one from Sasha? Remember his desk with Gladys? What is he getting out of this? That is the mystery question, yes. Johnson said, I hope Sasha doesn't leave the show because I think there's a possibility she could be real as a member of the Weber family. Well, I mean, I don't think she's actually going to leave permanently. Yep, Janet agrees with that as well. Sasha needs to go. Ariana says, yes, Gladys is being extra. She's trying to ride on the lanes. Lashanta said, I think the doctor's going to have Sasha committed. Well, yeah, I mean, yes. In real life, yes, by the Quake, she is leaving because of that. She's taking some time off, which is good, you know. Gemini was good, Gemini. Perry says the actress playing Sasha already had her daughter. Yeah, that's true, but you know how they're like, a couple weeks in advance, though. So he says, "Is the doctor after Sasha's money? Like Gladys, we know he gambles to it at you." Sasha says, "Please freeze her money." Exactly. Yeah, she's going to firm close by the quick. Just say, yeah, what does that doctor want? Gemini says, Sasha's storyline is good because there are some doctors that are dirty. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. Also, it's just a compelling story in general. I know some people found the story too dark and stuff like that, but I'm like, I'm with it. What's that going to talk about? Darby says, who's worse, Phyllis on YNR and Gladys on GH? Gladys. Not even a question right there. Darby says Bethany Frank is asking reality stars to stop filming. Bethany Frank is asking reality. Tracy Steves is in the chat. Was good, Tracy Steves? Um, that's an interesting request. Johnson said, I was just thinking Lifetime could probably do a movie called Dr. Dirty. Hmm. There is a Lifetime movie that's sort of like that. I gotta look at my DVR, and next time I'll sit there and say there's a movie that's sort of like that. Yes, happy Thursday, Tracy. Just said I don't want Sasha. I don't get why Sasha wasn't taken to jail. I don't understand why they didn't put handcuffs on her in the beginning when the cops got there. Curry says Sonny will kill that doctor with no hesitation. Very true. Autumn says, yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, is there a reason why she doesn't have handcuffs on? Maxie was like, is that necessary? Seriously? Like Craig said, I don't know why stays or why not being beat, but Gladys probably the worst. Because you have a lifetime. I have a promo. I have like a promo on there, and it's so funny. I actually have the whole movie, but I have a promo now, and it's such a funny promo that I kept it on my life. I kept it on my DVR. In case that, what else is on your DVR? Nothing. Just the usual soap stuff. That's about it. That's the only thing that's on my DVR. I think you have an idea what's on my DVR, Nikisha. Autumn said, I do think when Gladys found out, I do think Sonny will probably spare her. But yeah, I feel like that's exactly what's gonna want to happen. Oh, you just noticed it. Okay, trust me, it takes me a minute to get used to as well. Johnson says when Sasha was at the hospital, she was wearing handcuffs. Yeah, I know, but it took a long time to get there. Yeah, you know, you know the Keisha. Hmm, fun times. Ariana says Maxie had a damn blonde moment today. She just stabbed Cody. Yeah, she should. Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, Big Nate is in the chat. What's good, Nate? I think they were all decent. Yeah. Ariana says because Maxie said no and showed her pills and told him she lost it. I mean, I get that, but like, I understand why she said it, but it was stupid though. Like, she should have been in handcuffs the minute the cops got there. That's my issue. Gemini says her husband killed her adopted parents while with a crazy itch. If it's true, if it's true, Jess said Maxie forgot to call now. Here's the thing, Matt. Yes, Jess, she did. But here's the thing, though. Everyone else forgot to call 911 also. Everyone is literally standing there watching this dude bleed out, and they're just like, does somebody want to sit there and try to restrain this chick? Like, seriously? Johnson says, I like to see what Sonny would do to that doctor. But he's not going to be put on a meat locker. Thank you, Becky D. Yes, no, hit the like button. Really hit the like button. It really does actually help. Thank you, Becky D. They said they were in shock. They were in shock. Yeah, I know, but I'm like, Dolly, what's good, Dolly? I'm just like, yo, like, Victoria says her second attempt lunged at Cody's soul had led to handcuffs being put on with the quickness. It should have been put on there faster. What's good, Dolly? So good to see you. Exactly, Jess. You just stood there and watched. I don't know about that, Duane. I just felt like it was just stupid. Yes, Autumn, beat that like button's ass. It really does actually help. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say that's quite quick. Yeah, it's really just more of stupidity than anything else. Autumn says, I do think Sasha will spend time in a mental health facility. I mean, anything to get her away from that witch Gladys, which be much appreciated. Sasha needs to freeze her money so Gladys can't touch. Yes, yes, we are all in agreement of that. Um, yeah. Kyrie says I'm gonna make that Albert and Nina shirt as long as I don't have a Brooke or Sheila dream. I'll be happy, or Peter August dream. You said it out loud. It usually doesn't happen. You know I'm a rocket, Kyrie. You know I'm gonna rock it. Jarvos is in the chat. What's good, Jarvos? How are you doing, my friend? How's everything going? No, no. I mean, like I said, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. It was just more of a stupid moment that everyone just kind of stood there and didn't do anything. Valerie says now Kurt is gonna lash out at everyone. Oh boy, little Bill is gonna have a temper tantrum. See what you got me saying, Kyrie. See what you got me saying now. Oh, let me mix this up. See what you got me saying, Kyrie. Now I'm calling Curtis Little Bill. God damn it. Ariana says, did Cody make it to the hospital? Yeah, no, he did. He's good. He good. He good, Ariana. He good. Nikki said, Victoria, I just keep looking away. It was so hard to watch Sasha knowing his glass fall. And she was all, and you know the thing that she was all comforting her, being like, no, it's okay. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. And I'm just like, damn, you're so, ugh. Okay, I still do have more. Carrie said, "Sure, blame me for your." Oh no, Carrie, I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming for my problems. Just that one. Now you got me calling. Now you got me calling Curtis Little Bill. Jesus Christ. Dolly says, "God damn it." Dolly says, "Why is the Metro Court pool open again so soon after a shooting?" Well, they got to make money. You know they got to sit there and make some money. Yeah, but my dude was always Miss Gee. LOL, the nickname Little Bill, Bob the Builder. Yes. Kyrie's is the king of the nicknames. That is very true. I'll probably. Oh Jesus Christ. Kyrie says, "Well, maybe next I have you start calling Mason Mr. Clean. I'll put it on my bucket list." I feel like you're gonna one day I'm gonna slip up and sit there and say Bob the Builder, and that's, I'm gonna call Mason Bob the Builder because of you, and that's just Nikisha. Nikisha, did you all notice when Gladys saw the reporter recording, she moved over so she could have a better view of Sasha? She's so gross. Yeah, then that's why I was not the one. Why does she speak on her behalf then? Exactly, LaShanta. Everything happens at the pool. LaShawn says Sasha Gilmore needs to be sent to Shady Brook. How are you doing, LaShawn? Yeah, LaShawn and LaShanta. Awesome. Let's everyone say what's up to LaShawn. They said I thought you ended for the night. Did something happen with your stream? I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk about it. Um, Ariana says the curse is paralyzed or he lost his memory because there's room for more than it's room for more than that nonsense. I'm about to have that now. Yes. I gotta do that one day. Valerie says, paralyzed Anna. Damn. Carrie says, Nathaniel has a grace to see him and he won't harm you and he already knows I'm. You're not crazy, Kyrie. You're passionate. Okay, there is a difference. I will not sit there and use that word with you, Kyrie. I would sit there and say passionate. Dahlia said those Port Charles citizens really love their hands because no way would I be chilling at that pool at a couple of days occurred. Yeah, ain't that something? Johnson says, do you watch Doctor Who? No, but you know actually a show I used to watch though? Torchwood. I don't know if you remember that show, Jonathan, but I used to love Torchwood. I know they came out with a American version with um Mackay Pfeiffer, which wasn't terrible. Um, that was my UK show back in the day. Was Torchwood. I still miss that show to this day. Darby says all of this is Sonny's fault. This is Sonny's territory. It's a responsibility for all mob activity and his area, whether is his people or not. That's why the cops give him so much autonomy there. Very true, Darby. Very, very true. Now, Spike Quick says you need to bring back ice cream. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about Spike Quick. It's funny. Actually, tell you, I've been thinking about that. Nikki said Gladys closed her eyes when Sasha asked what Brandon would think. I was like, yeah, Gladys. Exactly. Exactly, Nikki said, Jesus Christ, yes. Victoria says, any guesses to what is the work that the guy was threatening Austin about? Do you remember Austin threatening in a hospital? That's a very good point. Dolly says, Albert, did you laugh when you saw Eric broke ass sleeping with Sloan on the couch? Yes, I did. And with his damn shoes on. Yo, listen. He was like, oh, I had a key. I just let myself in. You just let your broke ass in? Like, really? Duane says, Sheila and Fan hug reminds me of Taylor and Brooke hugging that Brooke said is yes. Yes, it was, yes. It is funny, too, because Nikisha says something about that as well. Just said, no ice cream, no noodles, no liquor for at least a week. Albert won't survive. Damn. Mel's in the chat. What's good, Mel? Just stay slaying me. And it's okay because she's Jess. Why did it work? Curry says, I'm sure Brooke squeezed her vibe. Jesus. Nikki said, I think the work was the man was acting, pretending like it was a skit to hide that Austin is his boss. B. Double C says, I saw Torchwood. That was a good spinoff from Doctor Who. Martha Jones made an appearance on there. Yes, I do remember that. Damn, does anyone else actually remember that show, Torchwood? Jesus, I need to watch that show somehow again. Harry says, I watched tomorrow's Young and the Restless. It was great. Nice. No liquor, no damn. Okay, Justin. Okay, so if I can't have all those things, what am I allowed to have? What could I have, or could I just not have nothing? Ariana says I used to watch Doctor Who and I watched Torchwood as well. See, Ariana, see, this is why you're one of my favorites. This is why you're one of my favorites. Jesus Christ. You are awesome. Atara is in the chat. Who's good, Atara? Oh my god, Sasha didn't do anything as far as Sasha Storyline didn't need to go as far as it did. Okay, so you also felt like it was too dark. Just anything else. Yes, no, I want to, if I can't have those things, what else can I have? Sharon is in the chat. Curry says you can have Nina. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, I cannot, Curry. That's bad for my health. Nobody says Brooke Logan has a special blank. She named it. Ooh. Nobody says all Eric needs was the do-rag on his head, a white tank top, a bag of Cheetos to complete the broke. Sasha says, have you watched, no, I haven't. I haven't. What the hell shows I used to, yeah. I think I said that, I told you I watched Defiant. I watched Being Human, both versions. And what's good, Shannon? And I watched, Dominion. Just said you could have anything else, you just don't eat other things. Ooh, Lakeisha, I think Sasha is strong. She has survived despite all she's been through. No, that's not true. That's not true. But okay, that's partly true, Jess. But I think it's also because I have a very high metabolism. That's another reason why. No, I started to watch that show, but I just I don't know. I can't get into it. Just that he drinks more than he eats. Jess is working me over tonight. Okay. But yeah, no, Jess, it's Janice says I have a high metabolism too. Yeah, it does not help when it comes to us trying to. It's like I have to eat double the amount that other people eat just to gain weight. Ariana says, Albert, you don't need to go for Nina. Just a couple of times you had to defend her. Hurt my head enough. Yeah, trust me, it hurt me. It hurt me as well. It depends. It has its downsides. Trust me, Jess, it does. W says you can't cook. Albert can't. No, I can cook. That's actually the funny thing is I can actually cook. Harry says, does Albert look like he can cook? Oh no, I can cook. See, that's the thing. I can cook. I just am lazy. That's the truth of the matter. So, quick Albert, what do you think is going to happen in the final episode? Hmm. I'm not gonna. I don't know. This whole scrolls thing is a very weird thing to me because they don't like the only scroll that people know of is Kirk. And if you know the comic books, you know who Kirk is and what powers he has. Johnson said, "Remember the earthquake story on GH? It wasn't that long ago, right? Wasn't Jess says you need to do a live where you're cooking something. I'm sorry, Jess. Is that a challenge? I mean, if that's a challenge, then I accept the challenge. No, no, like if that's a challenge, I will accept your challenge, Jess. Okay, I will accept your challenge. You just let me know if that's a challenge, because I'll do it. He said you could meal prep and cook everything for the week in one day. I do that for my lunches. My ex-girlfriend used to always sit there and tell me that too. She used to always sit there and tell me about that. I think that's actually a good idea. Now it says I love the showdown between Christina and Phyllis. I love the old flashbacks now. Tasha says, what do you think of natural disasters to around themselves? They're good. Jonathan, I love them because it involves everyone. It involves everyone. I love those type of stories because they involve everyone. So I think they're actually pretty cool. Carrie says, I need you to live stream making meal. Okay. All right. The challenge is accepted. Because I'm not do it. Okay. Well, listen, Jeff said do it. So, all right. Get some ingredients. Okay. Jeff said do it. She's Jess. So clearly I'm going to do it at that point. 'Cause, Nisha, what do you like to cook? See, that's the thing. I haven't really like I can cook. I've made spaghetti before. Um, okay, so I'm gonna embarrass myself right now, and I think that was pretty much about it. But I made spaghetti before. I know how to cook. I know how to follow directions. Nikisha, okay, let's ask Jess what Albert's gonna cook. Nikisha, okay, let's ask Jess then what's Albert gonna cook. Okay, says, what are you gonna cook? I don't know. Kerry says, make it on the live stream members who deserve to have that leverage. Very fair. Okay, yes. Valerie says, spaghetti and Italian sausages with peppers and onions. Just said, in the case let's start with making tacos. I like spaghetti and tacos. Okay. Well, okay, okay. Give me something else because I mean I feel like tacos you can just get that at the store. I pick up okay, just pick something up other than tacos. Pick anything else other than tacos. I can do spaghetti, but pick something else other than taco stuff. And then I will sit there and do it on the members. And that's actually a really good idea. Thank you, Kyrie. WC says I can cook as well. Oh, Thanksgiving, I put it down in the kitchen. Okay. Just say, well, damn, cook a steak dinner then. Hmm, I don't like steak. Maybe tacos is actually better than soul food. Okay. All right, Jess. I like that. Okay. All right. Well, soul food is kind of like encumbersome. Shannon says ribs, turkey loaf. I hope so, Spider Quake. I do. You know me. I love my boy Jason. Soul food. So, like, what kind of soul food though? Because I'm interested in that idea. Ariana says, "Abba, have you ever cooked twice baked spaghetti?" No. Shannon says, "I can go for some beef stew." Jenna said, "Chicken parmesan." Okay. Just said ribs will be good, but I want to start off easy for you. Okay. You can do chicken parm. You can't do chicken parm. Oh, damn. Wow, I love it. She said I can't do chicken parm. Hmm. Baked ziti. I love baked ziti. Hmm. I mean, just listen. If you want me to do tacos and spaghetti, I'll do tacos and spaghetti. Whatever Jess wants. That's what I'm gonna sit there and do. So, so yeah. Kara says, "Damn, you're trying to make me hungry again." Listen, like I said, whatever Jess wants, that's what I'm gonna sit there and make. So, if it's tacos and spaghetti, then I'm gonna make tacos and spaghetti. Victoria says, Nikki said not taco and spaghetti together. Well, it depends, Nikisha. If that's what Jess wants me to make, then that's what I'm gonna make. Um, what they both starches or something? Victoria says Santa will be cool too. Victoria says no asparagus. Okay, so Jess, well, I can make salmon. I can make salmon. I used to make tilapia all the time, Jess. Victoria says potential options: salmon, mashed potatoes, asparagus, baked potatoes, peanut vodka. Alfredo was pasta. Francis said, I thought this was soap chat, not dinner chat. Yeah, that's true, but you know. Nikki said, I'm sorry, I forgot we deferred to Jess. Yeah, whatever Jess wants. Whatever Jess wants is what I'm making. Um, Darby says, Albert is back. It's impossible for him to not be able to cook anything fried. Shannon says, bake the salmon and olive oil. Nikisha, thank you for saying separate, Jess. I was cringing at the thought. So what did Jess say? Salmon would be cool. So what am I doing, Jess? Am I doing salmon and spaghetti or like the oven? That should be really cool because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't actually used my oven like as far as cooking stuff in a hot minute, like as far as well anything. So Carrie said, Jessica, what are you going to make next? Cook for you. Johnson said, at this point, you might as well show an app for Applebee's. Nikki says, Jessica sounds like you can get a plate. I do actually know how to, well, I keep saying I know how to cook. I know how to follow directions. Let's put it this way. I know how to follow directions. Oh, I know what I'm doing, Jess. Yeah. CW's in the chat. What's good, CW? What is good, my friend? Let's see if Jess approves this. Nikki says salad and garlic bread with spaghetti. Nikki said a man that can follow direction is a good start. I do actually know how to cook when I do cook. Yeah, Jess, do you approve of that? Or do you have something else in mind? Mel says, I just can't stop loving the fact that Adam, Nick, and Sharon. Yes, I agree with that, Mel. I 100% agree with that. W says maybe we should live stream this and also have guest trolls show up like DC, Brock TV, or even James. Oh, I would love that. I would love listen. I would invite them actually in the chat. I'll be honest. Oh, that's actually kind of a good idea. I don't know how that would actually work though, because it would just be me by myself. It wouldn't be like I was sitting there doing the video. That's actually a good idea. I like that. Well, I guess I'm gonna sit there now. Just says the options are salmon, spaghetti, soul food, or tacos. Pink ones. You know what, Jess? We're gonna go with spaghetti. We're gonna go with spaghetti. Let's go with spaghetti. I like that idea. Yes. All right. So that's what I'm doing. Doing spaghetti. Valerie says Jess can burn you some grilled cheese. But no. I do love the idea of them working together now. Now Johnson says, I heard it's spoiled that someone may actually get killed off on days next week. Hmm. I wonder who it would be. Jonathan, I think I have an idea of who it may be. I feel like it's going to be Talia. I really feel like it's going to be Talia. I feel like it's going to be Talia, Jonathan. Okay, so just said not just any spaghetti, spaghetti with meatballs, garlic bread too. Okay, all right, all right. I got you. I got you. Actually, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually looking forward to doing it now too. Yeah, I feel you're right, Jonathan. Maybe just because I kind of want her dead, but it does make more sense. Terry says maybe DC or Brock or Albert Cole on the phone while he's cooking. I like that idea. I no seriously, like I generally like that idea. Nikki said red wine with a red sauce. Oh, I'm not Valley. No, I'm cooking it from scratch. I'm getting the whole thing up and yes, and I like that idea because me and DC do talk, so I do like that idea. She says let Albert live live a lot of men can cook. They just don't know. Just don't like it, so they marry a woman that. Yeah, that's it. That is very true. That is very true. Red wine with red sauce. Dave said, "Listen, man, it's been fun. Got to rush." Yes. Have a good night, Dave. Thank you for joining. No, I'm doing this. I'm doing this from scratch. Like I'm getting the. It's gonna be fun. Hell, actually, to tell you the truth, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my laptop and the in my kitchen, and we're gonna yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's actually a really good idea. Like Kyrie says, because Queen Jessica is not Jocelyn, okay, she's going to demand to be wine and dine. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that, Kyrie. Jess deserves nothing less but the best. Dead ass serious. Point blank, period. Gemini says, yes, it's I actually like that idea. I actually really like that idea. That's actually a really good idea. I'm going to do that. Really good idea. Have a good night, Dave. Thank you for joining. Just says, where are you going to do it? Oh, in my kitchen. Where are you going to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it in my kitchen. I'm getting my laptop somewhere. I just got to figure out a place to put my laptop. But oh, when are you going to do it? That's a good question. That's a good question. I didn't actually think of that. There says Albert White sipping on playing. Gary says Albert quit something I'm playing you. uh oh no, when? No, that's a good question. Soon. Oh, I may actually even want to do it this weekend. I'm gonna actually do it this. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say that, Jimmy. I'm gonna actually do it this Sunday. That's actually, yeah, yeah. I can do it this Sunday. That should be a lot of fun. Thank you, Gemini. Yeah, yeah, let's do it this Sunday. It's a nice, quiet, and chill day. Yes, I like that. Thank you, Gemini. In case that y'all remember when Josh tasted Sunny's sauce and we thought she was going to figure out he was alive. She loved and grieved Sunny when she thought he was dead. Very true. And now she's being ungrateful as that. Mel says after Lee found out Melinda was a client. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She was very heavy. She was very heavy-handed with the questions. Melanie, very heavy-handed with the questions. Yeah, this Sunday. That's gonna be cool. I like that. No time like the present. And the hell, I like the brother. In case I think she told Jax then Jax did see Sonny Nixon Falls. Man, Nixon Falls. I'm still thinking about that, like just in general, like why is this taking so goddamn okay, that's cool. Mel says I love Ash and Tucker together and yeah, I was happy about that too. Because it finally wasn't a one-sided relationship. He said the good thing about cooking is that you get to eat real food and not noodles. That's actually very good. Oh my God, Jonathan. Johnson says, I think if Sloan's secret comes out and it's revealed that Eric is the father of Nicole's baby, Sloan might do something to cause Nicole to miscarriage, but she may end up losing her baby instead. Hmm, damn. That's a very good point. I mean, the problem is, like, it sucks because, in that scenario, one person loses a child, and it's like, as much as I don't like both, well, I don't like Nicole. Also, thank you again, Jonathan. I would not wish that on anyone. Like dead ass serious. And yes, that actually be yeah. I'll be eating real food. Spaghetti. Ooh, it's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be fun. I will take you up on your challenge. W says they're not going to break up Lee and Melinda just yet. After all the trouble they were through to set them up in a blind date to give Lee Shin a life without Gabby. Yeah, and Darby, I keep forgetting that. And again, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Um, I keep forgetting that the actress is leaving the show. Victoria says, "Who has a better shot on returning to Raw Haley, or Molly, or?" I hate to sit there and say this, but I'm going to go with Molly. Only because Engel actually sued the show, so I'm going to go with Molly, which is sucks. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, I would rather Engel come back. I would rather Engel come back. CW says I wonder if Popeyes is still open. I'm craving some ghost pepper wings. Ooh, ghost pepper wings. They actually have ghost pepper wings. Hmm. Whenever I sit there and think about getting something spicy, I'm always thinking about it's just a good day to die because I clearly don't do spicy food well. Oh, Gemini says Victoria. Victoria says none. Joanne says, do you think it was really bad acting between Ben and Sheila because that's what fencing like? Yeah, it's funny. I said the same thing. Actually, well, I said the same thing. Nikisha said the same thing. Because Gary says Jax was a useless character. He has his last run. He can stay. He can stay going. He's just as annoying as his daughter. Damn. Mel says, Albert, how do you feel about Johnny confronting Tali about? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, Mel. I like that loyalty. I like that loyalty. Nikki said we don't need Jackson unless it's given. Unless it's just to give Carlos money. Nikki said, what do you mean you poured hot sauce in your spicy noodles all the time? Yeah, but ghost peppers is something different though. Ghost peppers, it's not like this is light. You know what I'm saying? This isn't really like ghost peppers I heard are just hot. Like really hot. Oh, Jess also seconds that. Jess said Jack can stay Jack can stay where he's at. Um Debbie says, what if Nicole baby is EJ's baby after all? That's something to think about too. Too many people want Eric and Nicole to get together again, but sometimes true love doesn't work out either. Yeah, Darby, you're right about that. It's sad, but you are right about that. And I would welcome the twist. I would honestly welcome the twist. Darby also says, and I didn't say it to me. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And you didn't say anything mean either. Carrie says Johnny lost points from me that he never had to begin with. He was crying off roasted beef. Oh wow, I actually really put a lot of this in this. Well, you know me. I don't like to sit there and waste alcohol. Ariana says ghost peppers will clear your whole body out. I mean that's true, Ariana, but at what cost though? Like I feel like I wouldn't be able to take I feel like I wouldn't be able to um feel my tongue at that point. I feel like I would not be able to feel my tongue at that point. In all fairness, even what I had before, I feel like it's mild compared to ghost peppers. And trust me, don't get me wrong. I love Popeyes. Um, ghost peppers. Tracy says hot food is only good if you can enjoy it. Exactly. And I'm not gonna sit there and enjoy my tongue being burnt off. Ariana says, I mean like they are strong. Oh yeah, no, I've heard stories. CW said I have a question, did they recast Molly again because I got a chance to watch yesterday's episode. Yep, they did. They definitely recast her. You know, I feel like that's another question they sit there and ask. I mean, I'll put in a shortcut here, but I talk about Kate, I talk about the recast of the different Mollys, and I'm just like with Molly's case, and even Kate, right? Christina, the actress, the original actress that played Christina, with Drew, or the hell is his name? Garnett, Lexi. She's been on the show for a very long time. It's very difficult to sit there and fill in those shoes, right? And we've seen other Christinas that we've seen one other Christina that's tried, um, and it doesn't work. But to be fair, is it the actress? Is it the person that's doing it? Is it the person that's replacing someone's fault, or is it our fault? That's the question. Is it our fault that we can't sit there and get past that they may not be as good as the next person or as good as the last person, or is it their fault? That's the question. Now it says, I am one of them that wants her to go. Oh, trust me, Mel. I know. I know. I love you. I would just sit there and say that much. Valerie says I like Jax the most when he was with Brenda. Oh, the good old Brenda Barrett days. Nikki says Sam, Christine, and Molly all look close to the same age now. You're right. You're 100% right. Hmm. But that's the thing, though. You know, I remember. I think 2 weeks ago, I was at a barbecue. We were talking about Will Smith, right? And we were talking about how Will Smith always plays the same character. And my friend was like, "Is that his fault, or is that our perception?" And it makes me think. And Mel just said, "I." Um, especially with recast. Like, I mean, you look at Haley, right? And people are just saying, "Oh, this chick isn't right. That chick isn't right." But I'm just like, "But who's going to be right?" Haley has been on this exactly typecast. So you sit there and say that it's mostly the actor's fault, then, right, Valerie? CW says, "Granted, Haley look, she was played a dress up for career day, but this one looked like she's ready for it." Okay. Tracy says, I don't think, I don't think they will let Jack come back because of how he acted about. I think it's a lawsuit. I think it's a lawsuit, Tracy. I think it's a lawsuit. Once you sit there and sue, it's a wrap right there. Kerry says, great news. Taking a day off to do college work paid off. I finished both essays, and in Unit 8 on exam, they posted my grades a year ago. Nice. Nice. Seriously, yo, let's sit there and congrats Ky let's give a big congrats to Kyrie's. That is what's up. That is what's up. I'm extraordinarily happy for yes. Nice. Gemini says it's the fan perception and not giving the actors a chance. Yeah, I was just sitting and say that too. Like I sat there and I was like, Haley has been playing Molly since I don't know, since she was like under 10. Okay. How many people are really gonna sit there and fill in those boots? And let's be very clear. It's not like Molly was just an amazing character. Like, did anyone actually sit there and be like, "Oh, I love Molly. Molly is just like Molly's that chick." Anyone? Seriously, did anyone actually like Molly? We go back to did anyone actually like the original Molly? Because if you didn't even really like the original Molly, it's not like Molly was an amazing a character that stood out. Valerie said, "Just keep this old Molly and we'll be fine." Yeah. Um. No, that's awesome. That's what I said. Congratulate Kyrie. Seriously, give my dude. Well, I don't want to sit there and say flowers, but give my dude his props. Darby said, did anyone really believe Haley having an affair with Brando? I didn't, and I think they did it to finally give her an adult storyline. Hmm, interesting. Just say, yeah, they were weird together. Okay. Mel said, how do you feel about Ashley rubbing it in Diane's face about? Um, I feel like Ashley's being extra. Like when Phyllis went to jail, it's like she literally picked that back up and started to just be all extra and everything like that. Like there was one point where she didn't even want Jeremy Stark to come back in town. She looked at Phyllis like, all right, bro, listen, I get it. I don't like this chick, but you are going way too far. Claire says, I still got one more essay to write tomorrow. Then I got 100 questions, final exam to complete this course. Then on top of the next 3 courses, I'm gonna get this done. Iris is doing it all, and I'm loving it. That's what's up. You do that, you work full time. Damn, Darius, you make me feel lazy. Jamila says, I like the original Molly, but she effed up. Yeah, she did. See, the problem is, the thing is, Gemini, the problem is, I feel like some people want Haley to come back. They want Haley to come back for the storyline, right? So you gotta sit there and look at it this way. Is it more important for Haley to come back, or is it more important to sit there and look at the situation and be like, she should be in jail? Yeah, that's the problem right there. Gemini says, okay, when Diane faked her death, Ashley, Nikki, and Phyllis were arrested and accused of murder. That is why they can't. That's why they can't stand her ass. I get that. You know, actually, tell you the truth, never mind, Darby. I mean, Gemini, you got it right. You got a point. Damn. Yeah, I actually tell you, Gemini, you have a point. Valerie says she should be in jail. Yeah, she should be in jail. And no, Valerie, do not feel sorry for how you feel. That we're not gonna sit there and do that. We're not gonna sit there and be like, you're not gonna feel bad for how you feel. Mel says, I can't stop feeling bad for Summer. It's just is not fair that she can't forgive Kyle about. I feel bad for her too, Mel. And I don't even like Summer. Kurt says they couldn't stand Diane before that. So, Gemini says Haley effed up and she should be under the jail. Take an Uber if you are, yeah. And that's the thing, Gemini. I made a video, and I'm pretty sure you probably saw it. I made a video, and I was like, we live in 2023. There's no rhyme or reason why she couldn't do that. And for the people that said, well, it's her first time, it's okay, she made a mistake, it won't happen again. Nah, F that. Truth be told, her first time could have been somebody's last time. Okay? Her first time could have been somebody's last time on this planet. And certain people, I sit there. Well, let's be honest. I was gonna say, well, certain people in the chat or whatever, I sit there and try to respect their. Probably says no, sir. Um, I've seen, yeah, Valley, and that's the thing. Valley, I've seen some people that have sat there and said on Instagram, and but here's the thing. I've had to be a dick. Okay, this is why sometimes I sit there and look at comments. Where people come at me sideways, and I think, you know what? This is karma. CW says, I'm not a Summer fan, but Kyle is acting like a real blank, and I hope Audra teaches him a lesson that he won't forget. Yep, I agree with that, CW. And like I said, if you watch any of my YNR reviews, you know how much I don't like Summer. But Debbie says, didn't Phyllis once gave a testimony against Nikki, Ashley, and Victoria for someone's death, and they forgave her for that. Johnson says this whole Abe kidnapping story would have been a good opportunity to bring back Brando Walker. Oh, that's Nicole's sister, right? I mean, that's Nicole. That's Nicole's brother, right? Gemini says Haley is young and got an opportunity that many actors are working their A off to have, and she effed herself. Tired of these young entitled heifers doing dumb ish and crying for sympathy. F her. Gemini, I love that sentence. Okay, good. Yeah, I was when you said walk, I was like, wait. Okay, good. Thank you, Jonathan. And yes, Gemini, I love that sentence. I thoroughly enjoyed reading that sentence. Carrie says, if it was a black man fighting with those officers and firefighters after Cosmic crashed over a $400 shirt, well, enough said. Yep, yep. I mean, the problem is now John Johnson says he's also Abe's eldest son. Okay, I'm gonna actually, it's funny, Jonathan. I think you actually made like a family tree one time. I'm gonna have to look back at that because, that's confusing. But yeah, Kyrie, and see, that's the thing now. I know that some people have really large hearts, right? And they want to sit there and forgive her for what she did. Yeah, you know what? I already like talked her to death. I hope she gets jail time, but she probably won't. Robbie says, I ultimately see Audrey and Adam together in a lustful affair. And yes, I said lustful affair. Well, yeah, I mean, of course. It makes sense, Darby. Have you seen her? Gemini says, that is true about Phyllis, but she didn't run for 20 years. Diane knew that the statute of limitation passed, so she wouldn't go back to jail for faking her death. She planned very good. Jarvis says it said that tomorrow on Why Not that Summer confronts Audrey. Ooh, ooh, okay, all right. Have a good night, Jarvis. Okay, this may actually be good. This may actually be good. Okay. Now says it was funny when Tucker said that it's legal for her. Yo, listen now. That whole scene was really funny with Tucker. Um, I'll say that much. It was funny with Tucker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Darby says Gabby or Audra. Pick one. Audra. I don't even have to think about that. I don't even have to think about that, Darby. Yeah, Audra. That was a very, very easy pick. No, that doesn't seem right. Yes, have a good night, Jarvis. Yeah, no, that was a very, very easy answer. Yeah, it's gonna be. Mel says I've already watched tomorrow's episode of Young and the Restless about what Adam said about Audra to Victor when him, Nick, and Sharon goes to see Victor. Sounds like it's gonna be a good episode. It sounds like it's gonna be a good episode. Darby says same answer is both Albert. Same answer. I don't get that. Gemini says Audra will pay Summer. Audra will play. Audra will pay Summer dust, but Victor and Nikki will not mind giving Audra her exit for messing with Summer. But will she though? I mean, will they though? I mean, I don't. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't feel like they would sit there and fire her for, um, Kyrie's. I mean, jeez, Kyle, Kyle and Audra sleeping together. Theodore says, how about if both were on the edge of a cliff and let's say someone pushed one into the other and they were both went over? I don't get it. I mean, I would still pick Audra. CW says I saw the Summer and Audra confrontation. It wasn't much to see, and Kyle came in. Oh, I still want to see it though. I still want to see it. Carrie says yes, Victor would. Carrie says yes, Victor would. He definitely. He's the definition of vindictive. Don't worry, your your Audra will land on her back. Jesus Christ. Um, Gemini says Victor is petty when it comes to his grandchildren. Okay, so y'all, okay, all right. Hmm. I hope she doesn't get fired. No, so I've already watched one hour. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a good episode then. Sounds like it's going to be a good episode. In my bad, Kyrie, you know what? You didn't hear it, so never mind. All right. Well, as much as I would love to sit there and do this all night, I really would love to do this all night. You have to wake up at 4 in the goddamn morning. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning. So I think I'm going to sit there and end the live stream here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was a lot of fun. Um, Even with all the let's sit there and say shenanigans that went up happening. This was a lot of fun. Everyone here definitely makes my day. Have a good night, Valerie. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Gemini, for joining. Becky D, CW, Jess, Blackmon, Nikisha, Melanie, Darby, Jesse Jess, Jonathan, Dolomedics Dolly. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Albert Bostic. Yes, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Jonathan. I feel like I may have more questions for you. I feel like I may have more questions for you. I don't know. It just seems like we seem like always like watching like the same stuff. So it's always really interesting to chop it out with you, Jonathan. Yes, have a good night, Darby. Let's try this again. Have a good night, Darby. Here we go. Have a good night, Ann Jeanette. Have a good night, Ann Jeanette. Have a good night, Becky D. Have a good night. You as well, my friend. Thank you, Becky D. Becky D is the goddamn rock star. Gemini says we have a cooking session on Sunday. Yes, yes, we do. I will sit there and get the ingredients, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Like I said, whatever just once. That's just how it is. Um, Curry says, have a good night, Victoria. Thank you for joining. Curry says, good night, CW. Good night, Becky D. Good night, Gemini. Good night, Jess. Good night, Valerie. Good night, Melanie. Good night, Darby. Good night, Nikisha. Good night, Jonathan. Good night, Ariana. And good night, everyone else. Yes. Tracy said, looking forward to you each day. Thank you. I feel the same way as you. I really do, Tracy. I love having you in the chat. Like, seriously, I really do. You have a great night. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Gemini says, cooking with Chef Albert this Sunday. Yes. So, yes, if you're not a member, Sunday is going to be fun. I'm either going to make something really amazing or I'm going to burn down my kitchen. So let's hope for the latter. Oh, CW, no, definitely. I definitely miss you being a member as well. Oh my God, CW, I feel like I was taking you for granted when you're a member. I used to always love seeing you in the chat. You may watch me burn down my kitchen on Sunday. You may miss that, and I don't want you to miss that. But I think I'm going to do pretty good. Duan, have a good night, Duan. W says if it comes down to sex. Oh, I guess. Duan says Ron should have been here. I think there's a way for Sheila to get. You know, here's the thing, Duan. He was actually in the chat for a little bit. Yes. If you are a member, come through this Sunday. I'm going to be snipped at cooking, spaghetti meatballs, and garlic bread. I have no idea how I'm going to cook garlic bread, but I'm going to sit there and look that up. But like I said, whatever Jess wants, Jess gets. Jess, goddamn goddess. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. And yeah, look forward to seeing y'all in the next live stream. Laters.